Saturday, November the 8th. A final story before Remembrance Day. Listen to this. It should have been the happiest time of their lives. Albert and Florence Penn, from the village of Hasland near Chesterfield, had not long been married and were expecting their first child. They had met at the Wesleyan Methodist Chapel in the village, where he ran the boys' Bible class, and she ran the equivalent for girls. Devout and sincere Christians, their lives were focused around the little chapel and now their home. But the war changed all that. Albert volunteered in 1916, and at first he was refused because Florence was pregnant. "Come back when the baby is 3 months old," he was told. And so he did. 8 months later, when baby Mary Estelle was just 11 months old, he died. Albert died at Passchendaele on the 30th of October 1917. He was 28 years old. His body was never found, and his name is listed on the Tincot Memorial to the Missing near Ypres. Albert's granddaughter Cynthia Hardiman explains how a last story about Albert brought solace to his bereaved wife Florence. Just a few days before Albert and his regiment went over the top, a member of his Bible class from home was being stretchered away from the front and saw Albert. This is the story. "My grandfather was standing outside in the open field with Bible in hand, finishing a talk to the young soldiers," says Cynthia. "He then led them in singing the hymn, 'Rejoice, the Lord is King, your Lord and King adore.' That was something really good for my grandmother to hang on to," she says. She knew that he was still at heart the leader of the young men's Bible class. To the very end. Florence channeled her activities into the church. She always said that he was a better Christian than she was. His faith was very important to him, but they were both concerned about young people and getting them to know God. Nearly a century later, the preaching gene is still evident in Albert's family. Cynthia was a Methodist minister until retirement, and she married a Baptist minister. In a war, he was still preaching, she says. He was still encouraging young fellas and trying to keep up morale. I like to think that, in that terrible time, he didn't keep the faith kept him. And finally, a poem. Perhaps. Perhaps some day the sun will shine again, and I shall see that still the skies are blue, and feel once more I do not live in vain, although bereft of you. Perhaps the golden meadows at my feet will make the sunny hours of spring seem gay, and I shall find the white May blossoms sweet, though you have passed away. Perhaps the summer woods will shimmer bright, and crimson roses once again be fair, and autumn harvest fields a rich delight, although you are not there. Perhaps some day I shall not shrink in pain to see the passing of the dying year and listen to the Christmas songs again, although you cannot hear. But though kind time may many joys renew, there is one greatest joy I shall not know again, because my heart for loss of you was broken long ago. Perhaps, by Vera Brittain. In this time of COVID and lockdown, many have been through loss, and they will understand the meaning of that poem. Perhaps. Perhaps we will see the sun again. Perhaps we will hug one another again. Perhaps there will come a day when we will share homes, share meals, share Christmases, share hugs. Perhaps. I look forward to that day. See you on Monday. Bye.